efforts by her and her partner.
Big smile on her face.
Yeah,
That's
nice
great to see.
Tropical Storm Cindy moving inland this morning.
Communities all along the Gulf Coast continue to get hammered with the rain and the wind. And we've got Fox's Lauren Blanchard live in New Orleans this morning. And Lauren, it's always the rain that you really got to worry about, the flooding. What are things looking like out there?
Yeah, Bob, it certainly is. And this is a storm that folks really have to be careful of, because even though it is dry right now in New Orleans, we haven't seen any sort of rain yet this morning. Some wind. This storm moving slowly, just hitting inland about 4 hours west of here. It is bringing a ton of rain with it. And with that, that means flash flooding. Just yesterday, driving around, saw about 3 feet of standing water covering a road, a Jeep half submerged. So folks really need to be careful if and when that rain does hit here in New Orleans. And for the places that Tropical Storm Cindy is already hitting, they need to be careful and monitor their local media to make sure that they know what roads are closed, and if there is a closed road, do not travel on it.
You know, Lauren, unfortunately for us here in Florida and probably there in Louisiana and the Texas coastline as well, when people hear tropical storm, they don't take it as seriously as when they hear hurricane. Are people there taking it seriously? I would imagine there's perhaps been some evacuations, probably not mandatory, but voluntary. Have they been heeding those warnings?
Well, city officials, state officials taking it very seriously. The governor of Louisiana already declared a state of emergency on the state yesterday. However, I also saw folks yesterday driving their trucks through 3 feet of standing water. So, of course, officials telling everyone be careful. They have had evacuations, not mandatory, so voluntary evacuations for elderly folks in areas that could be flooded, or people with severe medical conditions where if there was a flood and, let's say, an ambulance couldn't get to them, that would be a problem. They are advised to go to a safer area, but at this point there are no mandatory evacuations in this area.
Yeah.
Watching the area right now, folks are out running, so at this point in New Orleans, they don't seem to be too worried right now, but the storm also hasn't really hit here yet.
Gotcha. Yeah, sometimes tropical storms, though, they can be a little bit more dangerous with all that rain and all that flooding than even a hurricane, depending on how slowly it goes through. Lauren, stay dry, and we'll check back with you as need be, okay? Lauren, thank you so much.
Will do. Thanks.
Let's